This place is great, really comfortable. I'm just gonna get settled in. Time to move on. Get on with my life. Yes, absolutely. Now, like I said, it was a long time ago. Let it go. Seriously.
สวัสดีครับพบกับลาชแนลและนี่คือช่วงบอยซ่าแคสเกมวันนี้เราอยู่กับ Max Payne 3 สมแล้วที่มันเป็นเกม of the Year Edition สุดยอดมากนะครับเกมนี้เป็นเกมภาคต่อนะครับของซีรีส์ Max Payne ระหว่างภาค1กับภาค2นะครับเนื้อเรื่องตอนนี้ก็คือจะเกี่ยวกับ Max Payne ที่กลับมาอยู่อพาร์ตเมนต์นะครับตอนนี้ลาออกจากตำรวจแล้วไม่ได้เป็นตำรวจแล้วนะครับเพราะว่าใน2ภาคก่อนคือ Max Payne เป็นตำรวจแล้วก็ลูกเมียถูกฆ่าตายถูกแก๊งอาชญากรฆ่าตายนะครับจากนั้นแม็กเพนก็เลยกลายเป็นตำรวจปืนโหดไปจัดการกวาดล้างเหล่าอาชญากรทั้ง2ภาคนะครับส่วนภาคนี้ลาออกแล้วกลับมาใช้ชีวิตแบบเมาๆนะครับคือมันจะเป็นคนที่มีอาการมีความเครียดติดเหล้าแล้วก็ติดพวกยาแก้ปวดอะไรเงี้ยนะครับเครียดมากเพราะว่าไม่สามารถที่จะปล่อยวางเรื่องของลูกและเมียได้
It certainly ain't New Jersey. It's my new life, just like you said.
ชีวิตน่าสงสารมากเลยทีเดียว Max Payne.
Listen, if you think I can still do a job, what have I got to lose? Apart from the weight.
วันๆก็อยู่แต่ในบาร์
Yes, that is a fake laugh, you jerk. So I guess I'd become what they wanted me to be. A killer. Some rent-a-clown with a gun who puts holes in other bad guys. Well, that's what they had paid for, so in the end, that's what they got. Say what you want about Americans, but we understand capitalism. You buy yourself a product and you get what you pay for. And these chumps had paid for some angry gringo without the sensibilities to know right from wrong. Here I was about to execute this poor bastard like some dime store angel of death. And I realized they were correct. I wouldn't know right from wrong if one of them was helping the poor and the other was banging my sister. I'd arrived in Sao Paulo a few weeks before. I was working a protection detail for the kind of people who need protection in a town like this. And what kind of town was this? One where I didn't speak the language and they didn't water down their drinks. So for now, we seem to get along just fine. Of course, that was about to change.
กลับมาเป็นทำงานเป็นบริการว่าไงพี่ชาย
How's the cocktail?
กินค็อกเทลเหรอ
Scotch.
เปล่าสก๊อต
Never mix my drinks.
Yeah, at least not on duty.
อ้าวตอนนี้อยู่ในหน้าที่ไม่ใช่เหรอ
Man, that
พี่แกเมาอยู่ตลอดเวลาเลย
Yep. Nothing like the view of extreme poverty to make a penthouse cocktail party really swing.
I guess
ขึ้น
they
มาอยู่
call it
บน
trickle
เพนท์
down
เฮาส์แล้วก็นั่ง
economics.
กินค็อกเทลนี่นะ
That's funny.
It's supposed to be a charity thing. Drink and give money. I don't know, something for the kids. Hey, listen, man, we better look lively. This place is a nightmare. They just got cowboys running security downstairs. Something rotten in the air.
That didn't mean much. There was always something rotten in the air. The family we were protecting were local celebrities, rich parasites with delusions of humanity. The kind of people who end up in glossy magazines or body bags, depending on how their luck runs. So where are they all? I see Rodrigo over there talking to that guy.
Yeah, I don't know him. That guy next to him, he's some kind of cop.
นี่เป็นครอบครัวนักธุรกิจใหญ่เลยที่เหมือนกับจะมีศัตรูมีคนที่ต้องจะปองร้ายเงี้ยก็เลยจ้างแม็กซ์ให้มาเป็นบริการ
Who's this guy?
That guy's a plastic surgeon or some kind of surgeon. Tummy tucks and cock implants. Look at Marcel. Still dances like a fool.
Guess that's what a European education and a coke habit will do to Ricky Martin look alike.
That's very funny, Max. Oh, excuse me.
I was mostly working for Rodrigo Branco, a local businessman. Built things, did some charity, had things named after him, won awards, owned things, people. One of the trophies he had won was his wife, Fabiana. She was hot and wanted to be dangerous. Some good genes trying to fight their way out of a cesspit. She'd married well and was now at leisure to regret her good fortune. They got along as well as any rich workaholic and his younger airhead wife tend to get along. They mostly ignored each other. She spent a lot of time with his cokehead younger brother, Marcello. He was a good-time guy if your idea of a good time was an expensive suit, a bottle of champagne, and nothing between the ears. The middle brother, Victor, had just walked in. He was a local politician. Guy was smoother than an oil slick on an iceberg and about as toxic. The rest of the crowd, I didn't know, but I could imagine the types. People who know if they drink enough, they won't have to feel guilty about their good fortune. Suddenly, things turned real ugly. Felt like our hangovers arrived right on cue.
เจอไอ้พวกโจรเรียกค่าไถ่
Things had gone from fine to fucked up in about a second, and now there were two idiots at the wheel.
Clear.
มันลงลิฟต์เราลงบันไดเนี่ยนะ
Sure.
Look after yourself, bro. Stay safe.
It wasn't my own safety I was concerned about, trophy wife or not. I'd said I would protect the girl.
ยิงเอายิงลืมกดอนาล็อกเข้าไปวิ่งเข้าใกล้แล้วกดโจมตีก็ได้ครับจะเป็นการเบรกมันนี่ผมใช้จอยเล่นมันจะไม่พิวเหมือนใช้เมาส์
That was the boss lady. Only this time she wasn't calling for more liquor in her
เสียงร้อง
cocktail.
ของนายหญิง อย่าทำอะไรโง่ๆนะอย่าทำอะไรโง่ๆปล่อยเธอออกมาปล่อยเธอ
It might have been stupidity, drunkenness, or maybe both. But before I knew it, I was back taking insane risks, trying to save fallen women.
แม็กเพนมันมีพลังสโลโมชั่น
Tranquila. Nós cuidamos disso. Nice work. Hey, you need a hand?
No, you? Who the hell's Rodrigo?
ฉันจะไปช่วยลาติโก้ลาติโก้อยู่ไหนไม่รู้
Thanks.
Somebody's gotta go find him.
Está tudo sob controle agora.
จะไปตามหาลาติโก้ต่อนะ
I imagine the elevator door is opening to a firing squad of muzzles. As far as I could see it, the one thing my plan had going was that no one else would be stupid enough to pull this move.
What have you done with him?
จะทำอะไรกับเขานะอันนี้เขาเรียกบูลเลตไทม์ทุกอย่างจะกลายเป็นสโลโมชั่นโดดดีไปขนาดนั้นยังลุกได้
Dragging Bronco along would slow them down, but not much. It looked like they were taking him out through the basement. Maybe I still had a shot. Rodrigo was too rich a prize for them to throw away. Sure, I'd have to work hard to get him back, but I knew the bad guys would want the boss alive almost as much as I did.
จากรักเลโก้อยู่ตลอดเวลาต่อยังไม่ค่อยเวิร์กเท่าไหร่แต่ก็ได้อยู่มันถนัดกว่าเพราะว่าเกมนี้ปุ่มกดเยอะจริงๆ
They weren't far ahead. Once I opened the door, I'd actually have to come up with a plan. The great thing about being famous as well as rich is the bad guys know who to kidnap.
เจอรูปถ่ายที่แบบระบุเป้าหมายว่าให้มาลักพาตัว
Once Bronco was out the door, all bets were off. I had to keep moving. จังหวะนี้ถ้ายิงมันไม่โดนเราก็ตายครับ Rodrigo!
ยางยิงยาง
Stay down, Mr. Bronco!
มันจะบรองโก้ก้มลง ดักลงดักไว้อะไรประมาณนั้น
Everything is okay.
ทุกอย่างโอเคโจรมาพอดี
You're okay. You're okay. Yeah. Come on, get up.
โอเคแล้ว
Come on, get up.
ลุกขึ้นเถอะ
You're okay. Come with me.
มาผมนี่
It's okay.
แม่งตำรวจมาตอนจบทุกที
Ei, vocês aí! Que porra vocês estão fazendo? A justiça local?
Que porra você acha que é, falando com meus homens assim?
Você acha que tem o direito de matar as pessoas a sangue frio, Becker?
Cala a boca, cuzão! Continua dando multas. Não põe o nariz onde não é chamado. Vamos!
Ajuda, cara.
Chama uma ambulância!
Me ajuda. Fuck.
You did good, Max.
ทำดีมากแม็ก
You say so. Don't look so good.
Hey, what could be better, huh? The good guys are reunited, and the Commando Sombra are dead.
I guess. So who's this guy?
พวกนี้เป็นใคร
I don't know.
ไม่รู้สิ
Some kind of cop.
ไลท์เหมือนตำรวจนะ
Different branch of the police. Not UFID, but normal cops. I don't know about this stuff.
ไม่ใช่ตำรวจธรรมดา
Everywhere politics. Shit, Max, you look kind of beat up. Let's get this lot home, and then I'll get you home too. Come
ไป
on.
เถอะฉันจะไปส่งนายที่บ้าน
Back home, it was time for some R&R, the only way I knew how.
เป็นคนที่ติดยาแก้ปวดมากเกมนี้ยาฟื้นพลังก็คือยาแก้ปวดกับเหล้านะครับ เวลากินเข้าไปปุ๊บมันจะมีผล ถ้ายาฟื้นพลังเป็นเหล้าหน้ามันจะตามันจะเบลอ
And with that, I guess I was ready for bed. A couple of days later, it was back to work. Ferrying the boss's broad and his dipshit of a brother out for the night so they could recover from their brush with mortality. Then again, what did I expect? These were the kind of people who went to nightclubs in helicopters. Fabiana had brought her sister along, presumably so she could show off just how rich and empty her life was. And boy, was she about to learn the meaning of rich and empty.
Max! Max! I was speaking to you!
Sorry, what was that?
Oh, I was saying we get to do a lot of scrapes, man.
Well, we're still here.
Hey.
Thanks to you, Max. I owe you my life.
He wasn't just him, huh, baby?
Oh, yes, Marcel. I'm sure you did a lot to save everyone. You were probably worried about getting blood on your stash.
Very funny.
Thank you, Max. I don't know what I would do without my sister.
Spend even more time doing something useful. You know she works in the favela.
She's the good sister. Oh, shut up. What did you hear, Baba? More bodies turned up where people went missing. It's horrifying.
Did someone say Buzz Q?
Hey.
I'm just kidding, but it is a cool town, man. Hey, here we are. Saúde. I love this place. E aí, Zé Carioca, palavra. I love this view. real chill place to hang, you know? Do a little business, have some fun. I need it too. I've been working far too hard. Like a whore during Fleechy Weeky, as my roommate used to say. You like that, Max?
That's pretty funny.
Oh, look at that fun.
Marcelo, Fabiana, it's been too long.
Você lembra da minha irmã, Giovanna?
Claro que sim, Fabiana. I'm glad you are still with us. Come, I heard what happened. I missed you. I would have called, but you know how it is. Didn't want it to bother you. Hey, Marcelo, I think I might have an interesting investment for your brother.
Well, call him up, homie.
I haven't seen him for a while. Last week was Fashion Week. My God, idiot.
เขาพาแม็กมาเที่ยวผับกัน
You know Anastasia?
Oh, yeah, I know, Anna.
จะโดนลิขสิทธิ์ไม่ได้เพลง
Nothing but the best. Nothing but the second best. Why can't we sit over there, man?
I love you, but Claudio booked an advance.
Claudio? Fucking Claudio, he isn't even any good. If he were good, he'd be in Barcelona, Milan, he couldn't even make it in Germany. Now he comes back here as a fucking royalty.
I'll introduce you.
Nah, need for Caesar. Just give me a bottle of champagne, eh?
This kind of place made me want to puke. I needed a real drink to deal with the electronic music and the robotic people.
Fucking monkey from a fucking slum. You act
บอก
cool
แล้ว
with
เกม
me?
นี้เต็มไปด้วยความหยาบคาย
Nothing. Say, Max, you're a man of the world. What are you fucking doing, man?
About what?
What do you do about life?
Look at me, I'm standing in a nightclub, listening to music I can't stand. I'm 5,000 miles from home, I'm armed and
แม่
I'm
ข้างบน
drunk.
นี่ฉันต้อง
I wanna listen to
จาก
advice
บ้าน
from
มา
me and you
ตั้ง
got
5,000 ไมล์
I love you, man. You're
เพื่อมายืนอยู่ใน
fucking
ไนท์คลับ แล้วก็ฟังเพลงที่ฟังไม่รู้เรื่องไง
People, fuck
อันนี้
them.
เขาบอก
People
ดี
get me wrong.
ชอบแม็กเป็นคนพูดตรงดิ
I think I love a wrong woman. Oh, excuse me. Fabio! Fabio! Ah, my nigga! How are you? What you been, Mo? What you been?
Thank God he had left. A minute more of his drivel and I would have had to put a bullet in him myself. It soon turned out I wasn't the only one. หมายแล้ว แกงรับปลาตัว ไม่เกิดไม่จังโอ้สโลโมชั่นเอาคนละเม็ด2 เม็ดเม็ด2 เม็ดแม็กนี่เป็นคนที่โดนยิงได้เยอะกว่าคนอื่นผ่านแอคชั่นหนังฮอลลีวูดจริงเอาดูซี่มา The doors had been chained shut. I didn't need my Portuguese for Beginners phrasebook to work out what was going on. The guy making the noise was the boss. He was sending them around to cut me off from the other side. And sure enough, a few seconds later, I had some company on the dance floor.
การบูลเลตไทม์มันจะมี2แบบนะครับก็คือกระโดดแล้วก็กดได้เลยจังหวะนี้ถ้าเรายิงมันไม่โดนหรือกระสุนหมดนะเสร็จเราตายแต่ถ้าได้ก็คือได้ไปยิงประชาชนเท่านั้น
Hey, Sao Paulo's favorite bodyguard. How's it going, bro?
It's not good. Some guys took Giovanna and Fabiana.
What? Jesus, Max. Hey, I'm on my way.
No. Stay in the chopper. We'll need a way out of here. I'll go find the girls.
Got it. They came out there. They went that way into the lounge. Go.
Get up. You can't stay here. I need you to lock this door behind me. Get everybody else out of here. Son of a bitch.
สโลว์โมชั่นมีประโยชน์สุดๆหัวกระแทกจะย่องทำไมเนี่ยที่ใส่กระสุนทุกนัดเลยวะชิดตัวก่อน
Whatever the hell they were arguing about, it was time for me to add my 2 cents.
วิ่งหลบกระสุนได้เราเป็นไอ้นี่วะควิกซิลเวอร์วะแกก็เดิน
They were still alive. This crew was starting to look a lot like friends of the gate crashers at last week's party. These guys had some real issues with the Broncos. They were back to finish the job. I figured it was time to start doing mine.
ทำงานให้เสร็จภาคในที่2ถึงว่าลุยมากไม่ได้นะมันต้องเน้นแบบส้มด้วยอะไรเงี้ยแต่ถ้าใครขาลุยก็อาจจะต้องคอนทินิวบ่อยเอาโดนอีกแล้วเล็งให้ดีโอ้ใครเล่น
They were headed for the helicopter
ต้องมาขึ้น
pad.
ไปที่ลานจอด
I had to get to the roof before Giovanna and Fabiana left on a one-way
เรา
flight.
ต้องตามขึ้นไป
I knew this was going to be a bad idea, but in the continued absence of any good
ความคิด
ones,
ที่แย่
I
มากๆ
decided
เลย
to go
มัน
with
เป็น
it.
ทางเดียวที่จะขึ้นมาได้
What a view. I guess my time in Sao Paulo wasn't quite the paid holiday in the sun I'd been promised. At least I was getting shot at by a middle-class psychopath.
มีคอปเตอร์
These
ส่วน
guys
ตัว
weren't
เขาด้วย
messing around. This place was like Baghdad with G-strings. A couple of more seconds and I'd have given some poor street cleaner a crappy start to his day. Now, I had a ride to catch.
Pull me up, Bob, and I want you down. All I said.
Come on! Jesus, Max, I can't leave you alone for 5 minutes. What the hell happened in there?
They jumped us. Same guys from the party, I think. They grabbed the girls and Marcelo. But he's here now.
Yeah, don't worry about me, homie. I'm just a guy paying you lots of money to protect. Yeah, but what you're drinking?
Bet your ass I was. You try staying in there for 5 minutes sober.
ไอ้นี่เขาโมโหเขาจ่ายเงินตั้งเยอะให้มานี่ให้มาปกป้องพวกเราไม่ใช่ให้มากินเหล้านะเว้ย
Quick, get after them. Are you crazy? You can't just leave her. Max, you gotta do
แม็
something.
ก
Come
ทำ
on,
เป็น
get
อ
the
ย่าง
rifle back there.
มีไรเฟิลอยู่ตรงนั้นแน่อีแน่แมนสุด
Making a run for it.
Hey, hold on. Swing it around.
Move, you're gonna lose her.
ๆเธอไม่ได้มันสายจริงๆสุดยอดอ่ะผมว่าจอยนี่ถ้ามันมีระบบสั่นนี่มันต้องสั่นนิดๆเลยพอดีตัวที่ใช้อยู่นี้มันไม่มีดูเล็ดไทม์ช่วยได้มากกระสุนเนี่ย
Come on, get him over.
ยิงขาก็ตายได้เป็นเวลาปกติยิงหัวนี่ยังไม่ค่อยตาย
Shoot! What the fuck are you waiting for?
เอา เอาใหม่ออกมาต่อเลยพอ
Get
ดี
out, Max. Take him out now.
เมื่อกี้ปืนมันลั่นพอดี
Stay on.
Don't worry, I see her.
อย่าทำผู้หญิง
Why is it ever since I started paying
Yeah,
for
I'm
protection, I feel a whole lot of that thing?
You really want to talk about this now?
Move, you're gonna lose her. She's headed for the roof.
Gotta get around this thing.
How is this getting
เอา
around
ขึ้น
it?
ไปบนหลังคา
I'm in. Oh, look, there
นั่
she
น
is
นะ
there.
ไปอยู่นั่นเอามันเล่นเราเลยใส่กระสุนก่อนตาย
Foi fácil demais.
It's gonna kill her, Max. Do something.
โอ้โหมันสะบัดมาก
She's headed inside, Passos. Get us down there.
Right. Let's head to the helipad.
ไปเราจะต้องลงไปข้างล่าง
Stop. Look
ระวัง
out.
บาซูก้า
Max! Max!
Max.
ไป เกาะได้เป็นคนปกติเนี่ยเกาะได้นะสับนี้อูซีไม่ต้องเติมไม่หมดเกาะเรียบร้อยโอเคสำหรับพาร์ทนี้เอาไว้แค่นี้กันครับเดี๋ยวเจอกันใหม่พาร์ทหน้าครับยาวแล้ว
There was a goddamn army of these goons. Clearly, somebody wanted these girls bad. Or maybe they just assumed the Broncos security team consisted of more than a drunk American has-been and a Brazilian never-was who should have paid more attention in flying school. Either way, I needed to find Giovanna before they did.